Today I want to have a discussion around leaks. Now, we haven't really talked about leaks in a while, and I was just thinking about it back in the day when I used to make content more often, is that when I made videos talking about leaked skins every 2 weeks or so whenever we got a new update, I would make sure I would censor them in the thumbnail because I was so wanting to just kind of protect people from seeing things in case they didn't want to see it. And I even had a rule in my Discord where leaks were not allowed. Nowadays, no one seems to really care too much about leaks. They just kind of happen and you just kind of deal with it. My main issue with leaks is two different things. One is event leaks. If there's an event that's going to be happening, I don't want to know what happens in it. And then there's the leaks that happen outside of the game. If there's something in the game files that gets discovered, then I think that's fair game, but I don't love the whole insider thing much at all. I feel like that really kind of causes issues, especially when said thing is supposed to be coming out, doesn't come out right away, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Now, before I even say anything, I just want to get this clear that I'm friends with most, if not all, leakers in the Fortnite community. I have no issues with them, so what I'm about to say might come off as like, you really hate leakers now. No, I don't. I just kind of want to talk about it. One Punch Man is coming to Fortnite, and it's got a lot of people excited. This is a huge anime, and it's something that a lot of people really do want to see in the game, but it has not released yet. And it has a lot of leakers being upset that we didn't get One Punch Man yet. But it hasn't been announced yet. It hasn't been revealed by Fortnite yet at all. I think they made some subtle hints with replies to One Punch Man stuff, but besides that, there has not been like a trailer. There hasn't been an announcement. There hasn't been a release date. Like, we don't have any of this yet. Okay, we just don't. And I don't know, like, I wish people would be more patient. Like, the reason why leaks are leaks is because we're not supposed to know about these things, okay? Like, for example, we have the Gorillas. They got leaked out and they're going to be the next festival pass. I am so excited for that. And that was Fortnite's own doing. Fortnite messed up and they leaked that themselves. That was not an insider thing. That was something Fortnite did, and I think that leak is totally fine, and I'm waiting for it, but I'm patient. Obviously, we know when we get the next festival and all that, so that's when we'll most likely expect that. For something like One Punch Man to get like an item shop set or whatever, we have nothing. We don't know when this is coming out. And everyone in the community, because the leakers hyped it up and said, hey, this is going to be coming out, it's getting people upset and frustrated, and a lot of people are very impatient when it comes to leaks and it comes to content. So Sheena BR on Twitter said, worst collab rollout. Again, I just really want to stress this, is that Fortnite never did say that One Punch Man is even happening. They have not said one thing that would confirm that we're even getting it this month or this year even. Like, there is just nothing with that. The inspiration I wanted to make this video on was because of this tweet from Pixels saying the only reason it's the worst rollout is because leakers keep yapping saying it's coming soon, even though Epic literally has not said anything about the collab to begin with. And I replied, I said, I have to agree. We aren't supposed to know when collabs happen. So when they leak early, we expect them sooner than we are supposed to get them. If there's something going on that, you know, has people saying, hey, it actually is going to happen, we'll see, because they also tweeted out about vehicle decals getting leaked out. So obviously they're in the files. Obviously it is going to happen sometime. Apparently One Punch Man was supposed to be in the shop tonight, but it was delayed. Again, if it was supposed to be in the shop tonight, you think they would have, like, I don't know, set up a trailer and promoted it or did anything, but they didn't. So if people were expecting it tonight on the 22nd of August, that would be a really crappy rollout, because usually they got to do promo and they got to do, like, hype us up for a few days before the thing actually happens. It's very rare for them to drop something at the top of a hat and not really promote it too much. Like, I remember when Marshmallow first came to the shop, and I was like, I had no idea this was happening. We thought it was an NPC in the files. We didn't think it was an actual skin. And you're right, they didn't do anything with that. They didn't, like, promote it right away. They waited until it was in the shop, then they did. So they do sort of these sneak rollouts here and there, but they don't do it often. And for them to maybe do that with like an anime just does not seem likely. There's no way One Punch Man would want them to just kind of release this as like a stealth drop and then promote it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they do want that, but there is no confirmation it's happening. And then also he says here, One Punch Man collab now expected on August 27th. How? Why? Where? Who said that? Like, I know he says there's two people that Let's say it, but like, dude, if it didn't happen the first time, it's not going to happen the second time. People need to be patient, okay? And, you know, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's because I don't really care much for One Punch Man. Not saying it's bad. It's just not something I've watched or am interested in. But like, guys, we need to be patient. And I understand the game is stale sometimes. Yes, we want things right away. We need that instant gratification. But God, man, people can be so like... I don't know, like, just be patient with it. Like, whatever. It was supposed to come out on the 22nd and it didn't. Okay, just wait a little bit longer. It's not that big of a deal. I don't know. I think people need to develop some patience, or maybe it's just that big of a deal that I'm just not getting it. I don't know. I think people just need to relax. And this is the problem I have with leaks as well, is that when leakers hype stuff up, and then it doesn't come out for a while, it has people getting their hopes up, and then it doesn't happen, or it doesn't happen right away, and then they get all mad, and then like everyone's at war with each other. It's like, this is why people have an issue with leakers. And again, I don't have an issue with leakers. I'm just saying that I understand why people have issues with leakers. I see them get trashed all the time. Not saying that I agree with every single criticism that they get, but I get it when it's stuff like this. Something gets leaked. Something says, hey, it's going to happen. It doesn't happen. People get frustrated. People are wanting it. We're overhyping something that isn't even confirmed. Obviously, it's in the files. Obviously, it's going to happen. But just like, please, let's not overhype something that we don't even know a date on. We don't even know a date. We say we know, but like, come on. We got to relax. Take a deep breath. Just be patient. It's in the files. It's obviously going to happen. Just give it time. Please. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of all these leaks getting hyped up and then nothing ever comes out of it. And then when it does, it's like, well, it got all overhyped already. Now it's like, whatever. I don't know. I want just normal hype. Just be patient. Like, comment, and subscribe. Code iTalk if you'd like to support me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all later. See ya.